Right, so today, people, this is going to be a special beer review, and I'm nominating this beer for one of my good followers and subscribers. He's, of course, called Tom, or Big Tom, and he is a cone dancing maniac, and he's a good friend of Kosh's, so for that reason, he subscribed to my channel a little while ago, and he has seen every single video that I've uploaded since he subscribed. So for that reason, he gets a massive, massive shout out and is basically going to be in my virtual Hall of Fame. So I'm going to dedicate this beer to him, and you're going to go, what is this beer, Ruku? Why are you donating beers to him and God knows what? Hear me out. So this beer then is called Poker Face. Now this is by Brewdog, and this is a stunningly good 27% ABV. And I'll be honest, I haven't drunk that strength in a very, very long time. So then this is a 200ml and is made with the company called Shortsborough, which was the company that Brewdog were in rivals with for the world's strongest beer all those years ago. And the German company and the Scottish company were going back and forth for many years. And then what happened was they came together and then they made Strength in Numbers, which was the naturally highest brewed world's strongest beer at like 57%, I think it was. And when I mean naturally brewed, what I mean is a lot of these companies freeze distill beer, which this is a freeze distill beer, and they take all the water out of it and then they add extra ethanol. So they get it as high as they can naturally by taking all the water out, and then they add more alcohol. Well, of course, when they made Strength in Numbers, there was no extra added alcohol, it was natural. And of course, this is almost similar to the fact that it's freeze distilled, it's 27% ABV, and Brewdog are renowned for this. So interestingly, it says on the side here, the house always wins, and the house being German. So in other words, it's a little nod to the Germans there, because this was actually made in Germany, but then shipped back over to Brewdog. And this is where it gets really cool. This is actually batch number 1, bottled in 2022. And I'm so lucky to have this. And this contains barley, wheat, and it says brewed and bottled in Germany for Brewdog, imported by the UK to Brewdog, in other words. So I'm absolutely ecstatic to be getting my hands on this, and I believe this is like the first review on YouTube in the world, since I've seen. I don't think there is any. There may be now, but I don't know if there was at the time of recording this, because when I checked there wasn't, so who knows. And the cap there, it was just encased in all this wax, and you can see I put it away because you just can't get into the bloody thing. All that just wax just everywhere. Look at that, just wax, 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 more wax. Look at that. And they do this to make sure that it's of the highest quality and nothing gets in or out of the beer, which I think is great, but it's also a pain in the fucking ass for us people that try to get into it. So without further ado, I will try to do my best poker face for this beer. And we're in. The cap, I have just bented. I dented it, but I'm still going to dent it back. Plain blue, bit of wax on it. You beauty. Right, let's do this. I don't even know what style this is. This is just a high strength beer that's just stupid. As we expect, there's no head on it because it is that far gone. As we can see there, it's just flat. And you can see the lacing on it. The lacing's starting up all the way up here, and it's just slowly dripping down. In the light, it's a very dark red, like a Ribena. Yeah, definitely like a really strong Ribena. Crack on with the aroma. Surprisingly not as strong as I thought. I don't know what I'm getting there, because that is very, very dull. And if I'm being honest with you, it's not as strong as I thought. Okay, now it is. Now I've switched it around. Fuck me, I should have burnt my nose here. Very strong on the alcoholic aroma. I'm getting, if I'm going to be really, 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 really picky, probably some sort of fruit. I think cherries is in there. Maybe a bit of blackcurrant. raspberry, that sort of thing, and then just a strong petrol-like aroma that burns your nostril hair. Yeah, it's megally strong. Right, okay, shut up, Ruku. Give us your best poker face in 3, 2, 1. To Big Tom. Not bad. Very, very sweet. Sweet tart. It's really tart, actually. It's like a sticky tart. I don't know what that is. That's peculiar, to say the least. Now, the alcohol burn is somewhat relentless. Very warming in the mouth. You don't really get much coming down the throat. It just hits you in the chest for about 30 seconds and then dies off. This is very sweet. It's like, to me, it tastes like concentrated cherry juice with maybe like a sherry. If I'm going to put a spirit or something like that to it, it'll be like a sherry made with concentrated cherry juice. And then there's a real tartness, sort of midway finish to end, that's, I can't describe that. It's a very, very odd flavour, something I've never had before in my life. I don't know what that tartness is. It is very sweet though. It's again that cherry sweet, but the body of the beer isn't sweet. The flavour is sweet, but the body of the beer isn't. The body of the beer, I would say, is medium watery, considering how strong this is and how distilled this is. There's virtually no water in this thing, but it's very, very sort of light in a weird way. And then the flavours carry on into that. And this is, I can't work the size pints, and believe you me, I'm probably not doing this review any justice because you're thinking you're just waffling out of shit. But believe you me when I say this, the body is separate from the flavour. The body's one thing. You get the body, it's like this weird light kind of sticky feel. And then the flavour almost evaporates away from that. And the flavour is in its own department where, again, it's this sweet cherry, sherry style flavour with a tartness from mid to finish. I don't know what that tartness is. And then when you let it settle, you get this sort of aromatic flavour bomb going off in the mouth. It's almost like a smoke grenade hitting the mouth, and then you kind of back to this alcoholic booziness again that's somewhat sweet and warming. And it's really strange because it's an odd combination of flavours, and I would not have put this together for these kind of flavours. But yet, because I've got a massive sweet tooth, I like it. You get a real good mouthful like that. It actually turns thick in consistency. The body's very thick. It's almost like medicinal tasting. Very medicinal. I don't really know what to make of that. Very strange. Very strange beer indeed, but I'm happy that this is batch number 1, and I'm happy that I've got to try that. There is again Poker Face in all its glory, 27%, bottled batch number 1. What would I score it? To be honest with you, the strength is yeah, it's a 10, but for the flavour, I'd probably only give that a good 6 out of 10. It's a strange flavour. It's very sweet. It's very medicinal tasting. I think that could put a lot of people off. So, yeah, maybe one to watch. I don't know. If you've got a bottle of this and you've tried it, let me know in the comments below. If you haven't, then go and buy it. Let me know what you think. Till next time, guys, join me for some more beer reviews. If you want this beer, by the way, you can buy this on Brewdogs website at brewdog.co.uk, and they sell this on there for a substantial price. But never mind about the price, it's all about the trying. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.